It is that time of year again. As she mentioned, kids are back in the classroom, but have you thought about how to get insurance for graduates heading to college right now? Here to give us all the answers is AAA expert Skylar McKinley. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
What should students be ready for and kind of keep in mind as they either head to campus for the first time or they return?
This is something that's often overlooked, which is funny because parents really want to protect their kids when they're away from home. So my number one piece of advice, of course, is work with an insurance agent. But there's a few tips to keep in mind. Number one is if you're living on campus, you're probably going to be covered by your parents' homeowner's policy as it is.
Right.
But expensive items, laptops, iPads, other electronics, jewelry, they might hit up against those limits. So you might want to lengthen and raise those limits. If you're living off campus, though, you want to get renter's insurance in your own name, not your parents' name.
Okay.
Finally, when it comes to your automobile, if you're staying in state, you're probably covered under your parents' policy. If you're going out of state, check with your insurance agent. And if you're not taking your car, your parents can probably drop your insurance coverage altogether and save a pretty good chunk of change.
It's kind of that interesting transition time depending on where you are in life. So insurance covers you if you file a claim. We know that. What can students do to just avoid filing a claim altogether?
That's the easiest way to save money. And really, my number one piece of advice is you don't need to take everything you think you need to with you to college. So take a laptop, sure. Expensive heirloom jewelry, though, you probably don't need it. Take a dorm inventory when you get there of everything that you did take, so if you do file a claim, it's pretty straightforward. And then be mindful of your expensive items and all of your property in public areas. Most thefts on college campuses occur in the cafeteria, in the library, and other public areas, not out of the dorms.
Right. Any other tips for those going back to school?
Yeah, and I sound like a broken record on this, but you can really save a lot of money and have a lot more peace of mind when you work with a local agent. So give them a call. Now's a good time as students head back to just do an annual review of your policies. Most people I've spoken to after doing this save money by changing their policies after a student heads to college.
Nice to already have that relationship established.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thanks.
Scott.